Matt Gay now ready to get this one started. And we're off and running from Landover. Fielded at the 7. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. A give to Spears, running right. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Now the shotgun give to Spears. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Even though that run did not net them a first down, I can promise you this, Kate. I promise you. I know how it works. They're going to circle that one. They're going to remember that one. And when they need some key yards on the ground, they'll come back to that call later.
They'll run for the first time with their rookie from Michigan. And they had that one contained right at the line. Give that tackle to Johnny Newton. Nothing gained or lost on that run, and now it's 3rd and 3. Back to throw now. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
1st and 10, looking to throw. Has the connection to Ridley. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second down now, 7 to go. From the 46. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Dropping back to throw. Wilson's got it. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Throwing it again here. And this throw's knocked away, incomplete.
That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target and make a play on it.
Couldn't connect on 1st, it's 2nd down. Wilson, the receiver, in motion left. 2nd and 10 now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So they're left facing 3rd and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field. Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play. There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion. Now on 4th down, one of the greats, Johnny Hecker, out to punt this away. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And that's going to pin them as deep as it can go. They're going to be set up inside their own 5-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Daniels going to throw to get us started. Into the hands of Terry McLaurin. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. They strike for 23 yards. And the Commanders will have a first. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Daniels from the pistol. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. That's caught for the first. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Daniels on 1st down. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Again, Daniels to the air. That's complete. Here's Brown. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Completed over the middle.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, that play call, it was certainly about playing it safe and just running it from the goal-to-go situation. But I'm not sure it's possible with how well this defense is holding up.
After the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 5. From the gun, it's Robinson. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Commanders ball as we get back for the 2nd, and they're thinking points. Daniels, 3rd and goal. Has it down close. Touchdown, Washington. So a touchdown on the board for Brock as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Jackson now to return it. Returns looking good so far. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Pass caught by Ridley. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Completed to Lockett. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. Offense in the hurry up here. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Come on now. Was there any doubt who they were going to go to right there? That was always going to be a run play. No problem converting on 4th.
A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing now, off play action. Short pass caught by his tight end. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
He'll drive it forward, but won't get beyond the line. Frankie Luvu there for the tackle. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. That's complete to Wilson. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans start to fight back with their 1st points of this game. Folk with a point after. And the Titans tie this game 7-7. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Return coming from the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. And that nearly got him to midfield. He's out of bounds just a yard or 2 short.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
And he gets it across midfield and into Titans territory. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. Staying with Robinson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. On 1st down, here's Daniels. Looking for a target. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Daniels. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Jones. And the Titans are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
That's so cool. He really did it all for him, didn't he? First he forced the turnover, and then he set them up in a better spot with a really nice return. Yeah, he had designs on doing the scoring for him too, One more move, and he might have broken it for 6.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10. Running back sent in motion. Throwing now from the gun. It's caught. This is Tajay Spears. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Hauled down that time by Jonathan Jones. Short pass brought in. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Titans in the hurry up, trying to get this play off fast. It's tipped away, and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
Well, Kate, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Need a conversion. They're throwing for it. Escapes the pocket. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. And the 1st down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Man in motion here. He'll throw again on 2nd down. He's got Ridley here on the slant. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the 1st. Titans in the hurry up, trying to get this play off fast. Pass taken in by Lockett. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Has it in close. Touchdown, Tennessee. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Here's a return from the 7. And things will end there, but plenty of damage already done. They've got it down inside the opposing 45 following the return.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone. From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Daniels. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. To throw, Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. On the left hash, this will be from 50. It's no good. He needed more leg, and he sent it too far right. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Return starts at the 3. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark. Really, from the first snap through this second half, there have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered, and that's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
That's complete inside the 35. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. Extra point converted by Gay. And the Commanders tie things up at 14. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Jackson now to return it. He stopped on the return at the 27. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff now for Spears. Runs into traffic and hits a wall. No gain. Brought down by the future Hall of Famer, Bobby Wagner. Oh, they faked. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And the Commanders pick this one up. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a 1st down on 2nd down. You're trying to create a manageable 3rd down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
And they will score. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders parlay the turnover into a lead. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Commanders break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Starting from the 5. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Short pass caught by his tight end.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
From midfield on 2nd down. Got a man, Spears has it. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Pick up a 5 on that play. And the Titans will have a first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
First and 10, looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. Third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Running for the marker on second. And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. Play made by Deron Payne. Nothing for them on second down, and now it's 3rd and 1. Spears trying this straight ahead. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. They run once more with Spears. Has some space inside the 15. And he's taken down just in time at the 2. Offense up to the line fast. Spears hits the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans can tie it up after hitting pay dirt in the 3rd. It's a Tajay Spears touchdown. Point after by Folk is up and good. And the Titans tie this game at 21. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. His return starts at the 5. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Daniels from the pistol. This is hauled in by McLaurin. It's a pickup of 26. And the Commanders will have a first.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Searches from the pocket. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Now Daniels to throw. He loses the football. And it's a turnover. The defense has it.
You're using this play to try for a first down, but also set up...
While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. So the nice defensive play, all for naught. He was down first, no fumble. 3rd and short, Daniels. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. Same as a touchback here. Fair catch made at the 20. So no return on that punt. And the Titans will get set to take over. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. Spears running behind center. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. We're still tied through 3 here. Neither defense has given an inch in this one. A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. First down, and they go right back to it. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the carry, though. It's 3rd and 7 now. Looking for a throw here. He has the first over the middle. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. First down, ball at the 36. One of the tight ends motioning left. On first down, they'll run. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. He's going to throw this one. An alert play defensively there. Got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
Man, that ball looked good out of his hands. It just couldn't get through the defense cleanly. Somebody tips it away and saves a potential completion.
Here we go, 2nd and very long. Buys time, rolling right. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Boy, take a look at that. Look at him locking down his area of the end zone. They can bring it in close enough to take shots, but there are no easy touchdowns.
Cut by Lockett. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped.
Never eat shredded wheat. Northeast, south, and west, right, Kate? And I like on 3rd downs, north and south. You start going east to west and eating that wheat, you could run into problems just like that.
Got all of it, and this is good. And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
Fielded at the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
Trailing by 1 score late here, Kate. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
1st and 10, a run to Robinson. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
On 2nd down, Robinson. And he's held up short of midfield after a small gain. Give him 2 on the run. That's going to set him up with 3rd and 4. Looking to throw. He's on the move. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
He finds him beyond the marker. And he's touched as they pick up that first down on 4th.
Oh, so close to getting off the field. But the 4th down conversion keeps that defense out there. That was their shot to end this possession, to sit on the bench, to get their breath. But now they're going to have to buckle down and force another 4th down.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Back to throw. Here's Daniels. That's brought in by Luke McCaffrey. And they get this down to the 28. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
They're now set for 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Completed here to McCaffrey. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
He'll look to throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. They send a man in motion. Robinson on the inside give. And he'll have it down to almost the 10-yard line. 6 yards the pickup there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
3rd down give to Robinson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Escapes out to the left. And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won them this game. A chance to take their lead beyond a field goal on this point after. And it's good, so they take the lead, and the extra point buys them some breathing room. A field goal does not tie it now. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Jackson now to return it. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Officials signaling timeouts. We've got whistles. Time left for 1 snap. And while we all know the odds are low, it's not impossible that they find a way to score. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. One final shot here. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. It's intercepted. That will do it. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. snap.